it's time for the next part. We're just going to do this row. We have The Simpsons season 12 and 13. I would get all of them, but they only released the first 20 on DVD, so that's what it is. The Singing Detective. The Sinister Saga of Making the Stuntman. The Sixth Sense, it's a classic. The Skeleton Key. The Skulls and the Skulls 2 and the Skulls 3. The Slammin' Salmon. The Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries, the complete first season. Double feature of The Snowman and Father Christmas. The Song of Bernadette. The Spiderwick Chronicles. The Spike Lee Joint Collection. This comes with Clockers, Jungle Fever, Do the Right Thing, Mo Better Blues, and Crooklyn. The Spirit. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. The Spore. That was okay. The Star. The Starving Games. The State, the complete series. The Station Agent. The Stepfather remake. The Stepford Wives remake. The Steve McQueen box set. You get Baby, The Rain Must Fall, and The War Lover. The Stick Up. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The Strike. The Stuntman. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre. The Suburbans. The Substitute. 4-movie set here of The Substitute. The Substitute 2, School's Out. The Substitute 3, Winner Takes All. And The Substitute 4, Failure is Not an Option. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Taking Over the Tipton. The Super. The Swap. The Sweetest Thing, that's a good one. The Take. The Talented Mr. Ripley. The Target. The Tattooist. The Temptations. The Tenants. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Beginning. I actually saw a post, like a couple posts over the last couple of weeks that, or the last week, that this is one of the DVDs that's been affected by, like, the Warner Brothers disc rot. Like, and what that means is that, like, you know, you need to contact Warner Brothers to get another copy of the movie because your copy is pretty much, like, expired. It won't play. This was the only one on the list that I had, and I popped it in, and for me, it played perfectly. So I'm not saying that that's going to be the case for other people, but if you have this, definitely just run it through your player for a couple minutes, make sure it's all good. The Thaw. The Thing. The Thin Man Collection, the complete Thin Man Collection. So you get The Thin Man, After the Thin Man, Another Thin Man, Shadow of the Thin Man, The Thin Man Goes Home, Song of the Thin Man, and After Nick and Nora. The Third Man. The Thirst. The original Thomas Crown Affair, and then the remake of the Thomas Crown Affair. The Thompsons. The Thornbirds. The Three Musketeers. The Three Stooges Collection, Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. I do have the other 5 volumes. The Thrill of It All. The Tick, the entire series. The Tie That Binds. The Tigger Movie. The Time Machine. The Tournament. The remake or requel or whatever you want to call it of The Town That Dreaded Sundown. The Toy. The Toy Box. The Transformers the movie. That's a really, really good movie. The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. The Tripper. The Truman Show. The Truth About Charlie. This also comes with Charade. The Trumpet of the Swan. The Tuxedo. The Unbearable Lightness of Being. Oh, God. Excuse me. The Unnameable 2. The Untouchables. The Up in Smoke Tour, The Upside of Anger, The Vanished, double feature of The Vanishing and Black Widow. The Vault, not very good. The Vanished is also not very good as well. 4-movie set here of the Vernon Jones story, The Road to Freedom, The Innocent Sleep, Innocent Victims, and Getting Gotti. The Very Hungry Caterpillar and Other Stories. This also has Papa, Please Get the Moon for Me, The Very Quiet Cricket, The Mixed Up Chameleon, and I See a Song. The Very Thought of You. 4-movie Blumhouse set of The Veil, Mercy, Visions, and Mockingbird. The Village. The Villain. Not a good movie at all. That was kind of hard to get through. The Virgin Suicides. The Visitation, The Whackness, The Walking Deceased, The War of the Roses, the original The War of the Worlds, The Wash, The Watcher, The Watcher in the Woods, The Water Horse, Legend of the Deep, The Weapon, The Weatherman, The Wedding Date, The Wedding Planner, The Weight of Water, The Whole 9 Yards, The Whole 10 Yards, The Wicker Man, The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia, The Wild Thornberrys Movie, The Witches, The Witches of Eastwick, The Wiz. This is a good movie. It starts off pretty slow, but give it a chance. It's really, really good. The Wizard of Gore, The Wizard of Oz collection. These are some early film adaptations. So we have The Patchwork Girl of Oz, His Majesty the Scarecrow of Oz, The Magic Cloak of Oz, and The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard's Return, Alex versus Alex. The Wolfman Legacy Collection. You get The Wolfman, Werewolf of London, Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, and She-Wolf of London. The Wolf Pack. The Wood. The Woods. The Woodsman. The Wubulous World of Dr. Seuss, The Cat's Funhouse. They Live, The Zombie Diaries, Thicker Than Water. I was talking about this a few parts ago when I was talking about Ice Cube's worst movie, which was Next Friday. He has a cameo in this. This movie is dog shit. It is really tough to get through. This was back in the late 90s when they were creating like a bunch of random ass soundtracks, and then they would go for 30 minutes and shoot a movie to go along with it, and the movie would completely suck. So Thief, 13, that's one of my all-time favorites. 13 Days, that's a great movie. 13 Ghosts, the remake. This film is not yet rated. This is a fantastic documentary. This Girl is Badass. This Girl's Life. Thomas and Friends, Best of Thomas, and The Early Years, the complete first season. Thomas is a very calming show, so I make no qualms about having it. 3 Amigos. 3 Can Play That Game, which is the direct-to-video sequel to 2 Can Play That Game. 3 Kings, that's a good one. Double feature of 3 Men and a Baby and 3 Men and a Little Lady. 3 O'Clock High. 3 to Tango. Thriller, A Cruel Picture. We have a thriller binge, so we have Apartment 1303, 13 The Conspiracy, Parts 1 and Part 2, Part 1 and Part 2. Insight, Brotherhood, 50 Dead Men Walking, Forget Me Not, and Naked Fear. And we have this thriller set from Echo Bridge. You get Tangled, Teaching Mrs. Tingle, Fuel, Interstate, Shaded Places, The Clean and Narrow, and Heaven. Thoroughly Modern Millie, Throw Mama from the Train, Thunderbird 6, Thunderbirds Are Go, and then the live-action Thunderbirds, which is not great, I'll be fully honest with you. Thunderbolt, Thunderheart, Tiger House, and we'll finish up part 21 here with Tigers Are Not Afraid. That is it, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you all on the next one.